Hey guys, Filthy Robot here with Arumba, continuing our attack team with America. We're going to try to get through a couple turns this time, maybe, if we're lucky. And
two or three.
Here we are. We lost that Stonehenge. One turn, we had glorious dreams, and they were dashed.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
We don't have a lot of production here in Boston.
No, Boston needs help immediately. So the first thing I'm worried about is already 1 of 3 housing.
Yeah.
So next time it grows, it will be out of housing, which means it needs a granary.
Pretty much no choice there. Now, is there any option to be able to spend gold to buy buildings and units? Like,
Yes.
you can buy units, but can you buy buildings?
You can.
Purchase with gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you say you're really tile purchase happy. Why not just buy a granary, for example?
Because I don't really care about anything else the city's building right now besides a granary. What else would it build?
No. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just trying to get you to articulate your thoughts on it, that's all.
Okay. Oh, no, I wasn't taking it as criticism. I'm just trying to explain. So for me, it's basically... There's going to be a wonder over there in a second. But for me, it's basically this with the new cities, right? New cities don't have a lot of production to spare. They can't really be doing things unless they're a really nice new city and it was one of your early new cities and you're spending a lot of cities. They can't really have the time to build workers or things like this, right? So your capital's going to be doing the brunt of that. So what I'm trying to do with my new cities is get their infrastructure up so they can continue to so they can start growing and be useful in the late game. And that means really for me getting housing up as soon as possible, at least for them. So that's the rationale for the granary anyways here.
He has like 1 health. Right, so we finally finished something here.
Yeah, let's grab a... Go.
Have you noticed, and maybe I'm crazy, sometimes in the top right corner it will say what the last thing it was that it built is, and it isn't right now, and other times it'll say it, but it'll be the wrong thing. It'll say, oh, you built a spearman, when you actually just finished a granary. And then you build another item, and it'll say, oh, you built a spearman. No, I didn't, I just built an archer. Like, it's not right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't even remember what we built here. It was...
We built a granary. So
yeah, housing.
The only other way to improve housing besides granaries or aqueducts is building farms and plantations, by the way. So I think it's every 2 farms or every 2 plantations you do. Each one of those, every one is 0.5 housing. That's something. I'd get that unit. We have the bonus towards naval production right now.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do that, and that gives us an envoy, so let's do it.
Okay, so this guy maybe should heal, or...
Sure. You can go wherever he wants. You can go east. You can heal when you settle a city. Like, have the escort for now is fine.
Late.
Okay. Sweet road bonus right there. So it did connect. It's just that one tile we missed. No, is this where it came through the first time? No, it's not.
We came through that way.
Yeah. Okay.
North? South?
Experience. No,
west?
get the wonder for the experience.
But as I headed into the heart of New Zealand's fjordland, that
3
same
tiles, wow.
childlike feeling, long lost, a pure,
doesn't seem that good to me.
unadulterated ore.
Alright, so we gained what looks like maybe 5 experience.
Yeah, looks like.
Keep going, or now go north?
Either or. I'd go west. Let's see if we can find Goody House in the corner, but maybe not.
Nice call.
Go. Lucky.
Yeah. Improved 2C resources. Apparently we already have a boost to celestial navigation. I don't know where that came from.
We got it out of
Goody
Goody
Hut?
Hut. Yep.
Okay. It's going to give us the Harbor District, Great Lighthouse. Hey, it's a wonder!
Set your course by
It is a
the
wonder, and I think the
stars.
lighthouse has,
Not
I
by
believe,
the
housing in
lights
it,
of every
which is super good for these coastal cities.
So a regular lighthouse, and then there's the Great Lighthouse. This
Have to
still
have
gives...
a regular lighthouse before you build the Great Lighthouse. So,
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Must be built
or
on
is
the
it Harbor
coast.
District?
Wow, we need a Harbor District and the lighthouse in order to build the Great
Yep.
Lighthouse? Jeez.
Yep.
Seems like a lot of work just for 3 gold and +1 Great Admiral. And then
Yeah.
1 movement.
Does feel like a lot. I prefer Colossus to Lighthouse, Great Lighthouse, but
Am I crazy though? At Civ 5, it was you built the Great Lighthouse, you got a free lighthouse.
yes. And you got +1 movement and +1 sight, but no Admiral.
So it was really good.
No, it wasn't particularly good either. It was situationally okay, but this one seems particularly... a lot of the wonders. So here's something else to talk about, I suppose. The wonders in Civ 6 are more expensive in terms of turns than they were in Civ 5. So building early wonders is really painful compared to what it was in Civ 5 because it just takes more time to do it. So a lot of times I find that some of these wonders I don't touch until later eras. Now, when I start playing higher level AI, I'm sure they'll take them all anyways, but the lower level AI, I leave a lot of them till later. So, all right, what are you looking for? I want aqueducts. So I'm worried about max growth in all my cities already, or all your cities already.
So we need to, ideally...
And the only thing I might consider doing before that is construction. So we have construction boosted already, so it's half off. We might give ourselves time to build ancient walls to get engineering half off. And I believe one of our inspirations for one of the social policies that we want is actually triggered by finishing construction, I think.
You can't buy ancient walls?
No, you cannot buy ancient walls, which is a change. So you can never militarily buy a wall in the middle of a fight, which is interesting.
Well then, you were going to settle here.
Yep.
And have you ever used this feature?
I've used it once or twice, and actually I was reading some comments before we started recording the other day, and I was looking at that, and they were saying you should really do that for district placement, because a lot of times I apparently will plan out my districts and forget about it before I build the next one. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Will you double check for me our the requirement for our tech path right now, our social tech path, social tree tech path, civics tree tech path? Yeah, so games and recreation gets a boost from...
3 different tries there.
We'll figure it out. They're social policies. They're Civ 6 social policies. That's what these are.
Mm-hmm.
So games and recreation gets a boost from research and construction. So my preference here would be mysticism, drama, and poetry. We need games and recreation anyways. So let's go construction into engineering.
To do
Those
construction,
are both boosted. Looks
we
good.
need... Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. I understand. Sounds good. Let's do it. And you are definitely going to be building this.
Yep.
Looks like his... I think that was actually his last build, right? No,
No,
he
I
still
think
has one more.
One more.
Nice.
I think we should do the iron. Ah, man, I don't know. It's tough, though, because it would be nice to sell off that copy of the luxury. Does, what's his face? November down there, does he have dyes?
November? You're talking about the Civ?
Yep. Well, Congo's the Civ. I think his name is Movember, right?
Ah, yeah, okay. How do we check?
Make a deal with him. And he does not. Okay.
So
well,
this is
actually,
weird.
yeah.
It will let you trade away your very last one now, which is
Yes.
very strange.
Well, you can always trade away your very last one. You can do that in Civ 5 too.
Huh.
All right. So let's send him a delegation. We can cozy up to him. We can kill him later if you like. It's only 15 gold. Let's send him a delegation. 25 gold apparently. It's gone up since the last era. It was 15 before. Okay.
You notice that wait, whoa, they must have patched it, because this thing was saying before unknown reason for me.
Ooh, I haven't actually seen this either. So we have +3 standing for sending a delegation, -2 for different governments, and 3 for open borders.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I've never looked at this menu, and that's really cool. Okay.
Well, up until literally right this second, every other time I've come here, it just says unknown reason, unknown reason. It'll say all the different things that are there, but unknown reason.
Okay.
So access level is limited.
Is this new?
No, this was here.
Information shared.
You,
Okay,
no,
I
you-
haven't seen it.
when I was watching you play on your stream day, you never clicked on any of this stuff. I thought it was weird.
Yeah, I probably don't. I don't pay a lot of attention to diplomacy, but I ought to. All right, information shared. Alliances, government changes, denunciations, cities founded, trade deals. Okay, next access level, we get hidden agendas revealed. To raise your access level, research the printing press, establish a trade route, play as Catherine, become allies, send a spy, or use someone else's great merchant ability. Okay, cool.
They want us to bring our religion to them.
Well, we don't have a religion yet. It's gonna make it challenging.
Well, it is if you look at it that way. Maybe a camp up there. Oh, we'll definitely take this, right? He can take the hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ironworking, hey, that just gave us an envoy.
Yeah, but we're gonna get that. I guess that means we don't have to improve iron anytime soon now.
So Lisboa likes us better. We have 2 envoys now. We also almost have another envoy. Well, 10 turns away.
It's not a lot of point in bringing. If you look at what that bonus does, read the second bonus there.
Yeah, it's pretty crap, because we don't have any commercial hubs.
Right. It was actually quite good late game, but it's not very useful right now. All right.
Need more
Out of
housing
housing.
in our capital. Uh-oh.
It's okay. That's why we're taking aqueducts in the near future.
So we should stop doing food, yes?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's worth. I mean, you still do grow, but it's just reduced. I
Oh,
would take
yeah,
those 3 ones.
I'm looking at it now, like it's like, okay, well, we could either work the 1-2, or we could work a 3 food tile, and I'd rather have
Yeah,
the production.
I'd even go further though. I'd go from the 6 to the 3-1. Yeah, I like it.
Right,
Good
so
our hammers.
22 production.
And that actually
Six
saves the turn
turns.
off that. You can see it in the bottom where it actually updates the tooltip, the bottom right. So it says 5 turns.
Nice. That actually may be kind of useful then, having this thing be wrong, so you can actually see the change.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it.
I feel like when you press the escape key, it shouldn't do that.
I agree.
Like if you're looking at this, escape
I
should
want to
just
back
take
out
you
of
out
the
of
city
that.
with the hotkey. Exactly, without opening a menu. I agree 100%.
You and I get along quite well, don't we?
Definitely for the hotkey stuff. I'm 100% behind that. I like as much control over my stuff as I can get. So.
Oracle. I want to build it. Let's build it.
Oh, we don't want to build all the wonders. Let's
Why
get
not?
the good wonders, because this wonder's not that good.
Hey, you can't wonder whore in Civ 5 against deity AI, right?
You can versus Prince AI. We can fire up. Okay,
exactly. We should take advantage. We can't wonder whore later on. We might as well wonder her now.
We'll do it when we record the Civ 5 stuff. We'll do the first game. We'll do it on Settler. You can get all the wonders, and then we'll get that out of your system. And the next game, we'll do it properly.
Properly. So wonders are only for cheating AI. Is your thing here?
And the early game versus deity, yes. Versus players, no. Even versus players, you have to be picky. You have to decide which ones are going to be good. Okay, so that looks fine to me. We're still building that unit, right?
I think so, but for how much longer? 2 turns? Yeah, it's probably long enough. I mean, we're going to have our wonder soon.
Well, there's not better. I don't see another policy that really calls to me. Do you? I mean, there's nothing else that's particularly strong in there right now. It's all production towards military unit stuff, and we don't need that. We don't need combat unit stuff. We don't need double recon.
That. We do need that. We need that.
Oh, it depends.
Kind of could use this.
Yeah.
The only thing to sub out would maybe be conscription if you don't care about the gold, which we could do nothing. Except
That's
for
what
maybe,
I'm saying.
Yeah, no point. Just leave it as is.
So I don't like the military policy stuff, because unless you're actively warring, like it's just the economic ones just seem stronger in the early game.
Now, however, we can actually, I think, can't you change government now? Every time you get the social unlock, can't you change your government type as well?
Yeah. Do you want to see if these bonuses? So how many points do we have towards this bonus? Do we know?
You can see a little tick right here. We have 1%, and in 6 more turns, we get another point.
Okay, it's kind of cool. Do you want to change
it's
again?
No, it's not really an optimal time to change. Like, it'd be cool if you change and then you come back if it remembers how many turns in you were, because having those timings though, like 6 turns would be the ideal time to make the change if you're going to change.
You know what we did too? We screwed this up. Did we or did we not? Is drama and poetry is the prerequisite? The one we just finished or not? Because a lot of these, remember, we're trying to get at least 1 or 2 of these down to 1 turn so that we can easily flip flop, like in a two turn set of turns, like turn whatever it is, 61 and turn 62, changing it twice allows us to do things with those really temporary ones, like purchasing units or purchasing tiles cheaper. You can flip flop those and not lose a lot of the long term benefits of the other ones, which would be nice. But it might have been a requirement. I don't know.
Also, you can do the sending envoys for the two bonuses.
Yeah, that's a good
and
one
then
to flip flop too.
Switch right back to the extra envoy generation.
Yeah, I do that too.
Well, okay, we're going to build a wonder. That's going to be done in like 5 turns, which is going to be perfect for drama and poetry. We needed drama and poetry for some reason.
We're going for the next government choice, essentially.
You wanted aqueduct, which required ancient walls, though. We're not working on that.
Yeah, but we're going through construction to get the boost for games and recreation, which is the other social policy we need.
It's a little complicated, basically.
Yeah, it does. It does get a little bit like that. And it also, sometimes I run into, and maybe this is my own mistakes as opposed to the game's mistakes, I'd scoot 1 tile before promoting so you're not adjacent to them.
Yeah. You like the idea of promoting, though?
Yeah, so if you move to like 1 tile southeast, actually, this is 3 tile unpassable. Like, we're going to see anything else there? Or you want to run all the way?
We will after we take the promotion.
Yeah.
With seeing through jungle. Oh, okay, it's water.
Okay, so...
Century, right?
Move through jungle. Can you... I'd actually go 1 tile. I'd wait on the promotion until next turn. So basically, move 2 tiles over. Yeah. And then 1 more. And then take the promotion. And the next turn we can grab it. But yeah, seeing 2 tiles would be great. And doing that because we get further away from the barb there and we can promote at a better time.
We have a free envoy from something we did.
I think we just actually finally reached it. Because you don't get free envoys. If you get an envoy with a city state, it auto assigns it. This is just our timer has finally done something, right?
No, it's not the timer. The research we had just finished.
Oh, gives an envoy for the tech?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. It was
social policy. It was mysticism. That was last turn. Did it just not show up?
Yep, awards 1 envoy.
Awards 1 envoy. Okay, cool.
So the level 1 bonus I think is better in most cases, right?
Yeah. If I saved them a lot, but since we're not accruing all that many, I would definitely throw it into the culture one. I think that's totally fine here. We're already looking at a bunch of cultural stuff that we'd like to do faster, and that's a decent increase, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, sir. You could totally kill that guy. Any reason to have him take the kill? I mean, he's almost level.
No, do it. Just do it. I just want to see what was behind him more than anything else.
Go the goody hut or keep these guys shooting at stuff.
Up to you. If you're not doing anything else, that's fine. The annoying part is they spawn a lot. Like, if another one spawns behind us, we don't want to be clearing this one.
I forget, if I move here, will he lose all of his movement?
No. So you won't be able to move out of that tile, but you can still attack.
Yeah, I was worried about. So yes, kill it or no?
Indifferent. Equals pass. Whatever you'd like.
I pass. I defer.
That's the decision.
It's your fault now. Hey, see, I'm glad we have that settle here dummy indicator.
Yeah, I like it too. I kind of want to map out some of our districts with that. That was actually recommended to me recently, and I think it's a really good idea.
Maybe we take the time between episodes to put in a few district thoughts, and then
Sure.
that way we don't spend a huge amount of the next episode or this episode just kind of doing nothing.
Okay. So
Still thinking iron
here.
or luxuries?
I'm thinking dyes. We already got the boost out of ironworking from that thing, so let's put the dyes online so we can sell it to Mavemba over there.
Okay, we'll need to buy that tile, but not now. Not now. Next turn.
Yep. Actually, turn after. Man, that city to the east is looking worse and worse. Just because with only one guy, we got to meet more players. We're getting a galley up. We should be doing that soon, right? Next turn, yeah.
This is a standard size map, though. It's not even large, and it seems like there's just not. I guess maybe there's a ton of space out here. This is a regular size map too. How big is the damn thing?
Don't know. I don't know how Civ 5 kind of lied to you a little bit about the borders, so you couldn't see exactly where you were by moving the mouse around. So I don't know how big this is, and I've had very strange responses from doing continents. Sometimes I get I've seen cities on like single city continents. You know what I mean? Like there's no room at all. So we have very few cities here, but there's a fair amount of room on the continent. Although it would have been really tough with another player here. I'd move 2 and then promote. Yeah. Even then, yeah, okay.
All right, not gonna mess with that.
Oh, but that just did make something interesting here. Do we value a second marble more or less than a third dyes? Because we could settle on our side of this area. We could get a third dyes over here. Still get it coastal. We lose the fresh water bonuses. Probably.
So you're thinking like somewhere in this area between these two targets?
It's an option. Yeah. I'm not thrilled with it necessarily, but it's an option we should at least consider.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of getting the food and the science. Like, settle on the stone, you can reach the dyes, you can reach the marble. Or I'm still...
Maybe you have to settle on that. I don't want to settle on 2/2 stone. It overwrites it entirely, and it's a great tile. I'd rather settle on, like, one of the 2/1s.
But
the only problem is...
2/1s or 1/2s?
Well, 1/2 is fine, too, if we buy the tiles. Yep. That would be fine. Put some marble 3 out, as opposed to the rest of it. I do prefer settling on hills. You're picking up that bug from me, which I like, which is good.
Well, I see it now, and I look at it, and I think 1/2 becomes 2/2. Versus this, exactly. Which just stays 2/1. So yeah, I mean, 1 extra free production seems like it's very, very important. And also, this is a thing that I'm starting to get. When I've played Civ 5 in the past, I've always thought, okay, it's either inland or coastal. There's no other option. Yeah. And now I'm starting to think, okay, 2 tiles in is still considered coastal because of the district, the dock.
We don't. Yeah, the only thing is we don't get any. If we settle on that hill there, we get no food bonuses at all.
Here.
No, but not growth housing is what I'm talking about.
Oh, right. None at all. You're right. That is kind of crap.
I mean, and I guess the problem is right now, if we're putting our second dyes online, right, and we're about to settle a city for third dyes, we only have one person to sell dyes to right now. Oh shit, there's second tobacco down there too. Did you see that? And we don't have tobacco yet, right there. So, what if we settled this coastal, like there? Yeah. Like not the hill tile, not the grassland hill. We don't want to settle on grassland hill because it's amazing. Because you can improve that to make an amazing tile. But like that grassland tile, is that in range? That could be settled. It gives us coastal, but no aqueduct, and it gives us 3 luxuries. 2 of which would be one of them, which is actually unique, and one of which is a bonus one. We can still buy out to the science tiles if we want them late too. But it is quite a hike. I mean, we're in position to settle on the other city now.
And what were we gonna get from this? Nothing really, except for dyes.
2 more copies of dyes. It's pretty close too. It's not that far. It's like 6 turns.
No, I would move. I would go for it.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll create a new pin. Can you move pins, or do you have to just create new ones?
Don't know. Looks like you have to delete.
There should be a shortcut key for adding pins.
Huh.
They're pretty quick to create.
Can we just escort that where? Can the archer go bust that little tiny bit of fog over by the mountain? There could be coastal resources. We might get another city out of this. There could be like any of the coastal resources there.
Oh wait, he was already not in escort formation. Yeah, so next turn we'll do it. All right,
Sounds
so
good.
this guy probably maybe stick around and see what this guy does, or should we just keep exploring?
I'd keep exploring. You have open borders. Might as well get right past this area.
Plus we can see through woods.
Yeah.
Which is
No,
awesome.
not that guy. It's the other guy, right?
Ah, damn. Well.
So less awesome, but the idea was awesome.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to take a break here. We'll poke around a little bit with some district thoughts, and we'll be back then in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.